Oh my god, it's over 9,000! Hello, hail, and welcome. It's been a while. I've been busy doing other things, streaming other games. But it is time to finally move on with Vampyr. Hey, Nittler, welcome. Act 2. I'm kind of worried that it's only Act 2. I thought I would be close to the end by now. Level 19 White Mage. Ooh, I guess we know who to rely on for our healing. Okay, so we need to question people in the West End because the infection has spread to the West End, which it wasn't supposed to. So we're worried about that. See, it said Chapter 2, but here it says Chapter 4. I guess it's Act 2, Chapter 4. So we're just interrogating locals about what may or may not have caused an infection.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Oh yeah, and we just talked to Lord Redgrave, here, head of the something club. Ascalon Club. Well, let's start by talking to this fine young lady. Maybe she knows something.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage.
Welcome back, Nittler.
Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Right. Thank you, Charlotte.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
All the same. Let's, I have 3,000 XP. I just want to see if there are any other locals to talk to before I head down there. West Enders must unite! Don't let them fool you. Don't let them control you. They are amongst us. They lust after your soul. Vampires are real. Defend your community! This public warning leaflet has been financed and distributed by Mr. C. Crossley. For more information, please contact him directly and attend his next public lecture. Clarence Crossley, eh? Would you like to know more? That's the god of Priwen. No, that's just the actual army. Okay, fair enough. Check down here, see if I can meet some more people. Sure, let's just knock on a random door.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Oh shit, it's someone who knows me. I was not prepared for that.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
I will talk to you in a minute, but first, I am going to rob you. This is how to be a doctor, right?
I'm so sorry.
You pressure your way into people's home and then you just rifle through their drawers and cabinets. Grab everything you can. I would make a great doctor. Oh, a calendar. For our country, for our liberty, for our family.
At this hour of night?
Right. You hold that thought. I'm gonna go check upstairs. Ooh, that's a lovely dress. Looks like she was maybe a friend of Mary, my sister.
It's locked, all right.
Venus's journal. Oh boy, I am going to need some lubrication for this one. Ah. 9th of July, 1918. I spent the last day and night crying tears of joy. I did not know bliss could be so painful. My Clarence just wrote me. He's back from the war, alive and unharmed. He will be home in 2 weeks. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my beloved husband again. 14th of August. Clarence's attitude still worries me. He's not the same since he came back. The first few weeks I thought it was just the necessary adjustment period, but his behavior seems to be more and more erratic. Nowadays he spends all his time outside, day and night, searching for evidence. He does not care about the flu, he does not care about me. He's starting to frighten me. So about 5 weeks later, 21st of September. I can't believe this. Clarence has spent half of his pension to print some stupid leaflets he now wants to freely give away in the neighborhood. People are starting to laugh at me. Now he wants to organize some public lecture in a recently closed theater to warn people about the presence of evil creatures in London. Free entry, of course. My husband may have come back unharmed from the war, but I'm afraid he's losing his mind over here. He lost his mind over there. 24th of September, 3 days later. Clarence just confessed he has not spent half of his pension, but all of it, plus some of our savings. Paper and ink cost so much because of the war. He said, but it is a cost we must pay. People openly mock us now. I don't know what to do. 5th of October, so that's almost 2 weeks later. Today, the butcher, Mr. Galway, sent me the monthly fee and requested payment in full. He also told me he now demands to be paid each time we buy some meat from his shop. No more credit. The baker asked the same thing 2 days ago. First, I thought it was a new policy because of the restrictions and the epidemic, but it seems my friends still have financial arrangements from the same shop. I was so ashamed, I could not speak. 3 days later, 8th of October. We can't keep on like this. Clarence is completely mad. He is spending all the money we have, and I don't see how to stop him. Sometimes I wish he did not come back from the war. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's tragic. And I am definitely helping the situation by just ransacking their home and grabbing everything that is nailed down. That's helping, right? That's how you help? The Lost Library. There it is. Do vampires have allies among the living? Yes, they do. They call themselves the Brotherhood, and they serve their immortal masters in many ways, probably in exchange for privileges and knowledge. Somewhere in London is the seat of their power, where their secret council conspire against us. I call it the Lost Library. It is a place where these traitors gather many occult and lost books. I personally offer £1,000 to the first who can give me proof of the existence of this library and its exact location. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. I mean, there is a secret council of vampires conspiring against people. I know because last stream, the last thing that happened was I was initiated into that secret council. So I can definitely confirm that. Go out onto the balcony. Seems I can drop down. I'm gonna come out this way after I'm done talking with Venus. I'm gonna go down and talk to her first. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Well, let's start by getting straight to business.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
Thank you.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic.
Mitten, thank you for the work, Lurk. I hope your workday isn't too rough on you.
In other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences for your sister.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Well, actually, is she well? She's healthy. Good. I'm not gonna try to eat her. I just, wanted to make sure she was healthy.
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor, and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Oh no, you'll have to go and mingle with the poors. How dreadful.
Goodbye for now.
I'm gonna go jump off your balcony. You have fun grieving. Wow. Let's see what we can get up to out here. Will it not? It seems pretty clear I'm meant to jump down there and do something, but I guess not. Oh well. Back to exploring the old neighborhood. Meow. The West End. So we got a couple of hints. Let's can't knock on this one. This one over here. Nope. You had to call it without solving the issue. I am sorry to hear that, Salaminator. That is frustrating, especially when you put a lot of time and effort into something. Hopefully, giving it a rest and letting it ruminate, you can come back to it and resolve it at a later time. I'm hoping for that. Going left. As I've said it before, this game is pretty good, but I think if they took this game and learned from it and expanded and iterated upon what they have here and improved it, a sequel could be not pretty good, but actually amazing.
Good evening.
I think they have some really solid bones here to work
I'm
with.
a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow.
Oh, her eye looks rough.
I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy,
Is she an Ekon?
disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Well, physically she's healthy. Poor woman.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard.
She's like obsessed with rats.
Rats, rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
So as well, your flirt with autism wants to keep cracking on the problem until it works. Luckily, you do not have the PC with the lab environment. I mean, sometimes you just need to step away and give it a rest. Sometimes your brain needs to subconsciously process something before you can come back with fresh eyes. At least that's how it works for me. Let's try and get to learn. Let's try and learn to know? Get to know this woman.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer.
It irks you. Yeah, I get that. I totally get it. I do.
Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please.
I can't tell if there's some supernatural influence here or if the poor woman is just schizophrenic.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it?
I mean,
Is it
I
someone
would
you know,
believe she's
someone you
like
met?
Keep your
gradually
mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or
being
I'll
turned
abandon
into a
you.
skull or manipulated by a powerful vampire. But she could also just be schizophrenic.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark.
Whispers in the dark.
Suffering. Death.
Well, that sounds fun.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
I am worried she's going to turn into a skull. I really am. I don't know her well enough.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
I am worried that later in the game I'm going to come back and she will have turned into a skull and I'll be forced to put her down. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Nope, not at all. Well, let's check what's down here then. Locked door. Transition. Where does that take me? Into the sewers? Embankment sewers. Status critical. Myth of the Horned Vampire. What is a tale but forgotten or mythicized history? By essence, vampires are related to the concept of immortality, and they can be perceived as entities that live through centuries, thus becoming mythical figures themselves. But what about the concept of a tale so old it could become a myth among the vampires? I know it may sound vertiginous, but we know as scholars that the impossible is just an unexplained or undocumented event. For a few years now, I've tried to find traces of a figure rarely seen amongst the English immortals, the Horned Vampire. Through centuries, less than 10 occurrences of this figure can be found in the various documents gathered by our order. The figure of a man-shaped silhouette, sometimes made of blood, sometimes made of mist or rain, that appears from Wales to Scotland only to immortals who have no idea what this thing could be. Wait, is this my sire? What is this creature with large deer antlers? Is it related in any way to the figure of Cernunnos, the ancient ancestral horned god of the Celts? We don't know at all. But now think about this. Vampires themselves have no idea of what this creature could be. Now that is a frightening idea. We may be in presence of something so old that only small hints of its existence can be found through eons. If this is true, we, as Brothers of St. Paul, need to investigate this entity, for it could help us understand the forgotten origin of vampires. As a reminder, I add to this letter a transcription of the only written evidence we possess concerning the Horned Vampire, the odd poem entitled The Dream of the Red Queen, supposedly composed by this entity. According to some vampire testimonies, this creature has sometimes been heard singing it while briefly appearing somewhere in Great Britain. I invite all of our brothers to study this text and consider it a testament of forgotten history. Ooh, this is cool. 12 dreams for the Red Queen under the crown of stone. that she may linger longer with eyes kept closed. 11 thorns blooming from her troubled brow, awaiting the next harvest to be gleaned at brisk springs. 10 copper veins ripped from the belly of the earth, melted into tears flowing towards banished brothers. 9 glorious pyres on the scorched plain, to punish those whose hands were slow to obey. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights, their backs hardened by their race with the sun. 7 notes of warning in the summer sky, compelling child to shielded sheets of sleep. 6 watchers bent on the hunting trails, shadows of their spears trace the tired furrows. 5 houses to fall before song's end, then 5 more reborn from their blackened ashes. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner, restlessly hung to the dark wood of his crimes. 3 books scribbled by pen of the dancer, who refuses to answer the call of the abyss. 2 giant rival snakes slither in ageless forest, coiled to the bones of mortals destined for the grave. 1 prayer for the summoned called by this song, child born from darkness, whose path we must find. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. I can't help but feel there is a lot of significance in this, and that this relates to what is actually going on in some big way. Another lead stick. I wish I had a map of this area, but this game doesn't do that. How many shillings do I have by now? There it is, 500. Pretty good. I could buy Milton's shotgun, but my own shotgun is just so upgraded by now that I feel like it would be a waste. Medium powder, medium shard. Let's check up here first. That transitions somewhere. Does this also transition somewhere? Does. Where does this transition to? No. Door has been unlocked. Wait, is this where I fought the big guy, the Volkud? Kinda looks like it. Yeah, I think this is the place I fought that big guy. I don't remember his name. Let's try up. Oh, past it. It's up here. Let's see where this takes us. Door has been unlocked. Yeah, this is where I... Yeah. So I never got to go further this way, I think. But let's explore this now. I think maybe this is the way I was coming from when it broke down. I don't think so though, this doesn't look that familiar. I'm getting way off track here. This is not at all the part of town I'm supposed to be in. Well, that's already been looted, so I think I've been here before. Yeah, I have. This is where I had to lower the water, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the way I was coming from when the floor collapsed. How cool to have it loop back into this. Man. I'm not gonna say any spoilers because at least Salaminator and Nittler are here in chat and they're in the game, but I'm excited for tomorrow's game. They are in a ruin in a swamp, and the plan is for them to try and kill a Naga. A Naga surrounded by a lot of Yanti followers. That's all that was over here? Some treasure? I mean, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong, but... Alright. Back the way we came. The thing is, I don't actually know if they are strong enough to handle everything in the place and situation they're in right now. So I don't know how it's going to go. Hoping it's really 3 goblins in a mermaid suit with the fins cut off. That would actually be a fun story to run in a D&D game. Just put you up against something powerful enough that you're actually a little bit scared of how it's gonna go, and then it's just a complete anti-climax because you were lied to, and whatever it is just not nearly as dangerous as what you were expecting. You can't do that all the time, that gets lame, but doing that like once or twice could actually be fun. And funny. Check all these doors. More aluminium powder. Can't go in the restaurant. I do believe I've mentioned it before, but the music in this game is good. I'm usually glazing the environments, and the environments are great, but so is the music. These are pre-win. Damn it. I guess we're fighting. So you... Ooh, level 26. 27. Can I one-shot you? No, I can't. Oh, shit. Alright, now I just have to deal with the priest. Okay, I just have to not get my ass beat. Alright, we're just getting the hang of the combat again. I don't know how or why, but somehow when the priests attack me, some of their attacks seem to drain my blood, which is annoying. Quarantine. Contagious disease. No one shall enter or leave quarantine area without written permission of the local authority. Only an authorized employee of the state shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Anyone violating this regulation will be fined. Alright, well, we better leave it alone then. Got a shotgunner, we got a minion, so I need to get down there. I have to go through these goons. My ult is just come off cooldown. Good. Let's put him down first. There we go. Ow! Ow, stop it! Hitboxers! Oh my god! That's me dead! The tracking on that grab is something I really have a hard time dodging. Oh, how much do I have to redo?
I'd head back.
Great, well now where am I? I'm there, okay. Oh, that's not the way. Oh, it's you. You tried dodging? Shut up! I am trying. Great, I have to do these guys again.
Away with you!
Do anything about that? Oh, that took all my blood. Great, I have to get some blood. And a priest is a terrible target to try and get it against because he drains my blood whenever he hits me. Not shutting up, it intensifies. Cheeky fuck.
Stop that!
That just burns me no matter what distance I am from him. Great, I really did not need that second encounter joining in at the same time. God, I hate priests. Yep, I am gonna die here. Okay, going in. Okay, at least I can do this. Fuck! That was rough. But we got it. And I am slowly starting to get used to this game's combat again. Also, hey Diamondback, welcome. You cheeky shit.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Here goes the sucking. It goes. We're still in the early goings of it. We're like 40 minutes in, and honestly, most of that has just been talking to people. And exploring. Just a quarantine marker. Is this where I'm going? Where I need to go? Is this? Can you ask a question about an area you might or might not have been to yet? Go ahead. Ah, here we go. Just needed to open my eyes. Cleanse the first source of infection. Interesting. One wonders how I do that. Have I been below the surface yet? I've been in the sewers a few times. So if that's what you mean, yes. If there's something, some other below the surface, then no.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
There's like a scowl in here or something. That part broke you when this came out? Which part of it? The part with the scowls trying to have their secondary society under there? Leylon, Edmund Rostand, Doris Fletcher, Royal Garden Hall, blah blah blah. I am not here to go to the theater. Look-see in here.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
There was a BBEG fight. Against the werewolf-looking thing, or against the huge dark-skinned vampire? Because I've had both of those. The werewolf-looking thing is still the toughest fight I've had in this game so far. That took me like, I think 8 tries. That thing beat my ass. And whenever I see, because now you can see them just walking around sometimes, and because of that fight, I am still scared of them. He was a massive jump in difficulty. Yes, I agree. I agree. Biggest difficulty spike in the game so far, honestly.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Getting a lot of resources here, that's good at least. Oh, here we go. Right, this is where the fight's gonna be? This guy over here? Here we go. Or is he the debate? Oh, it's a she.
I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending.
Is that Harriet? No, Elsa Mulaney.
I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked.
She looked like she's not a regular Scal. She looks like the same thing as whatever Harriet, I think was her name. Whatever she's is. Alright, she's resistant to blood and shadow. I guess I might as well do this. It's free damage. Even if it's not gonna do a ton. Oh, you know what? take it back. That was a decent amount of damage. She just aggravated damage with her poison spit. That is a problem. Oh, and she lured me into the cloud. Oh, this is an annoying fight. This is a very annoying fight. Ow! She still has the skull jump. Oh, I do not like her. Shotgun shells. Ah! Thought I could do one more attack without getting into the cloud. Yes, make the combo. Ah, you got me with that dodge.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
Oh shit! She
Could it be
exploded.
a new
Get out of this.
stage in the disease's evolution?
That looked like the same as that Harriet woman. That horrible Harriet woman. Which makes me worried, which makes me think maybe I should go back and check on the skulls. Letter from the Fletcher Acting School. Dear Elsa, it is with the greatest joy that I can confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So, please remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
I wonder if that's a real historical acting school. I wonder if, like, if you look into early 20th century London, that was a real thing. I mean, maybe. Games like this, you never know unless you know. Ooh, tiny good handle pop. That's a good find. Could do with a little more blood, but I'm not critical. And I have almost 5,000 XP. That's been unlocked. Where does this lead? Where does this put me? Puts me here. Got it. Okay, so place I need to go is on the other end of the West End. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this way and I'm gonna stop by the hideout and level up on the way. Although that will progress time, but I don't think that's gonna be bad. I think it'll be fine. I feel like there are still a lot of people here in the West End I haven't met. I'm missing some interactions. Is it here? No, it's here. Wait, is it just through this door? Oh yeah, because it's in my ancestral house. Right, the Reed Mansion. Then my room is upstairs. Is ready, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, butler. Let's have a look at the crafting bench first. Make sure we're with all guns. Alright. Thick, rich blood sample. Analyze that. Strong blood serum instantly regenerates 140 blood points. Oh yeah, I have serums. I keep forgetting I have serums. I'm like playing this game on hard mode because I never use the serums. Because I'm very smart. So I need 4 more good handle parts to max out my hacksaw. And I need nothing. I have exactly what I need to max out my steak. Hell yeah. I don't have the aluminium parts to get its add-on, however. That will have to wait. I can get more stun, or I can get some blood suck. But it's only 2.5 points, so I think I'm just gonna get more stun when I get the chance. And this is just fully upgraded to just do disgusting amounts of damage. Oh wait, I didn't check the 3rd tab. Silver fox. Hey, I can turn that into aluminium parts. Now I do have enough to get the upgrade for my steak. Ooh, and this gives rivets. Yes. Perfume bottle. Give me those. Okay, none of these are fit for selling. But I think that means I can now get... Yes, I can. So let's just get more stun. So now a hit with this does 44 stun. This should be good. Now for a little nap. Let's see what we can do with this amount of points. Can I level up my ult? I am not high enough level to level up my ult. It's already at level 3. Can I level up Blood Spear? I can, but that's all my XP. It is, however, also a very large increase in the damage. So that's worth considering. Coagulation. That's 2000 XP. Don't use that as much as I should. Autophagy. That's the one I was thinking I probably don't want any of these. Because here it heals 250 for 10. If I take this, it'll increase the healing by 50, but the cost by 15. That's just disgusting. And this, it'll reduce the healing, but then grant me some regeneration. I think I'm kinda... And it'll increase the cost. I think I'm kinda happy just spamming it at the level it's at now, honestly. I mean, that would eventually be twice as much healing as what it does now, but at more than twice the cost. I think I'm just gonna keep it here. So it is... So it's better Blood Spear. Or we don't really care about... Oh, I pushed the wrong button. The jump power. That's mostly just for getting in, so I don't really care all that much about doing 40 damage instead of 20. That's such a tiny amount, doesn't really matter. 120, that would be more relevant. Or I can get less damage, but then it actually does stun. But even maxed out, it'll still do way less stun than just a single poke with my stake. I honestly think maybe getting this at level 2 to half the recovery would be good, but then I'm not sure I want to level it past that. So I kind of want to max this out for 10 seconds just for fights with multiple opponents. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and spend all my XP on Blood Spear. Because that is a lot of damage. That does leave me with no XP, so that is all I can do. The following night. Alright, West End seems stable. Everybody's doing terribly in Whitechapel. Oh, Whitechapel is almost down to hostile. Oh no. Pembroke Hospital also decreasing, going to serious. And the docks. Oh, it's looking real bad. This is not where I was going. This is where I was going. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna take a little break before we move on. I could do with a bathroom break. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. back. Let's get dangerous. For some reason, I got the Darkwing Duck music stuck in my head while I was on the toilet. Don't ask why. Don't worry about it. Hold on, is chat not working? Oh, it is. It is. Okay, it's just because it was on another scene. Good, good. When there's trouble, you call DW. Oh, it's in there. Right, right. So, in here? Is this gonna be locked? That's locked. So I go around. Got it. I need a cape. I don't have a cape, but I actually do have a cloak. I have like a Viking cloak in my cupboard. Not cupboard, what's it called? Closet. Ma'am, are you okay? Oh, you're only level 22. Why did I not hit it? It doesn't have a health bar? What the fuck? Is it like a manifestation from this guy? No? It just doesn't have a health bar. Kill that which has no life. Apparently, yes. Yes, you can. That really threw me off. The fact that it didn't have a health bar. I think that was just a glitch. But, it's really like, is it not an enemy? Can I not kill it? Do I have to kill the Scal? What is this? Ooh, shotgun shells. I just spent some shotgun shells. I am very happy to pick that up. This is go above. Can I unlock this? Yes, unlocked. So now I can get through from the other side. Go up here. If you cannot kill that which has no life, that would be good for me, because I have no life. So that would make me immortal. Well, I say I have no life. I am literally going out.
Could this be what I'm looking for?
To hang out and play D&D with good friends tomorrow, so. All jokes aside, I have a great life. Start by dealing with this guy. Oh, yeah, great. Okay, I can deal with you. Oh, and another one just spawns out of nowhere? Great. And it's a teleporter. Oh, this is bad. I could die here. You know what? Fuck this. Go away. Here goes the South Park episode of the World of Warcraft villain. I've seen. Oh, I always forget they explode. God damn it. I have seen like stills from that episode, but I don't think I've seen the actual episode. I was never super into South Park, so I haven't watched a ton of it. I watched some, but not a ton. There we go. But yeah, they decide to play World of Warcraft, and there's this super no-lifer player who keeps killing them, and they have to go on a whole quest to get good enough to deal with him. I am aware of the episode just from cultural osmosis. At least I can use this rats to get some blood back. More mature episodes are actually quite good. Yeah, sure.
I have this thirst for blood.
I feel kind of the same way about South Park as I do about something like Family Guy. In that there are definitely good episodes that are worth watching, but I just don't feel like sifting through all the other episodes to get to them, because all the other episodes I really don't enjoy. I think they are both obnoxious when they're at their worst. Why do I have no sound for this domestic that's going on? Remarkable pump action shotgun. Hello. So... that's 40%. I mean... Okay, so fire rate 10, reload time 5, magazine 3. Damn it. It is better than what I already have. I might have to switch to that when I get the pots to upgrade it fully. Go see if this is going to be another fight or maybe something else. Oh, there we go.
Admit it, you cheating bastard!
Still your tongue, wife!
get grabbed from behind. That's the wrong one. The gray one. The gray one is the teleporter. Goddamn junk in the way. Blood strike. God damn it. I was locked in the heal animation. Every single time, god damn it. Okay. There, now it's a one-on-one. Now you're gonna get fucked, sir. Everything he does aggravated damage. This game really needs a heavy attack. For one, it really needs something when they're walking towards me just blocking. I need an attack that can break through that, so I don't just have to sit there with my dick in my hand and wait for them to stop. And second, it needs something that's a guaranteed stagger, maybe with a slower attack to make it a bit more risk-reward. That they won't just immediately go into an attack and power through. Both of those would be really helpful and add a bit more depth to the combat system. Well, I say the game needs it. The game doesn't need it, but the game would benefit from it, in my opinion. Give me more options. I don't want to be too optimistic, but I think I might just have gotten enough good handle pots to max out my my hacksaw. Yep. I can now max out my hacksaw. That makes me happy. I think early South Park is too much Beavis and Butthead, lol, diarrhea, STDs. As the creators got older, they actually began to focus on politics, still with an immature angle, but way funnier. Okay. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I don't know if I feel that the immature lol humor angle is a good mix for political satire. But that's just my opinion. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my shivering skin, for only you, my hero, can make me feel that desired. Please come back to me soon, for I am dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Right now, I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you, and I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust. Your devoted, Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Wait, Doris Fletcher was also the proprietor of the acting school. Interesting.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence.
Over there. Lady Ashbury wants to speak to me as well. Let's put a marker there. Let's go speak to Miss Ashbury. But before we go anywhere, we're once again going to stop off at a crafting bench. We're not going to level up. We don't have enough XP to buy anything I really want, except maybe a single stat point. But what we're going to do is we're going to max out our hacksaw. And that is going to make me happy.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Oh, no letter. Reed Mansion, 8th March 1908, so 10 years ago. My dear Avery, as I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England, if only for a few months. While I'm away, and until my son comes back to London, I want you to take the best care of our house. I already made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and paid as long as you'll work. You promised me you'd protect my dear wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I'm ever to return, you are the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reed. What I appreciate about the Malobro approach to things in South Park is it's packaged in a way sort of disarms the apprehensions, allowing it to reach the average or below average. Couldn't think of a nice way to say that. Something I hear a lot where I position to anything even semi-intellectual. I mean, sure, but if that's the case, and I can definitely see that being the case, then I'm not the target audience. I guess I just prefer my humor a little bit more clever. If that doesn't sound too arrogant. Do I have the parts? I do not have enough aluminium parts for the last point of blood absorption. However, something here. Yes, silver fork, aluminium parts. That was exactly what I needed. An episode where the entire backdrop of the story was school shooting. Stan's mom kept trying to understand why people just accepted the new normal. Moral of the story was the problems were caused by her period, making her too emotional. She acknowledged that everyone was a lot happier. The end with the shootings and killings in the background. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just don't think that's hilarious. I think it's mildly amusing. Look, I'm not saying there aren't good South Park episodes. I'm just saying it's not really to my taste. And I think if every single South Park episode, for me, my taste personally, was as good as the very best South Park episodes, then I'd probably watch it. And the same with Family Guy. The problem for me is that if I watch it, it feels to me like wading through 99% mediocre to shit for that 1% that's actually good, and I just don't think that's worth my time.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize?
I figured that was someone I hadn't spoken to. Oh, that's Clarence Crossley.
Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the
Well,
war
you don't
too?
want to watch Parks and Rec?
So sorry, I didn't recognize you at first.
I
haven't
almost
watched that
didn't
one yet.
recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard.
my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
What is this new battle?
Well, I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Honestly, now that I think of it, and there are exceptions, but I think generally I just don't vibe as well with American humor and American comedy as I do with British comedy. I think I prefer it a little drier, a little wittier, a little more sarcastic. I feel like when American humor has a point, and this very much also is the case in something like South Park, when they have a point they want to make, they beat you over the head with it so relentlessly because they have to make sure that the glue sniffers in the back of the room get it. And that just becomes obnoxious and tiring for me because I got it in the first 5 seconds, so you don't have to go on with the joke for 7 minutes, Family Guy. So I don't know. I guess I kind of like jokes you have to figure out a little bit, or jokes where brevity is the soul of wit, rather than being beaten over the head with a point I already understand and probably already agree with. I don't know, I don't like being preached at, I don't like being talked down to, and I feel like American humor does that a lot.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already.
You like dumb shit? I like dumb shit, but I don't like shit that talks to me as if it assumes I'm dumb.
Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us.
And I feel like stuff like South Park and Family Guy does that.
Clarence, you've always been a reliable and a good friend to me.
Have you met many of us
If you
Americans?
say
No, I
you saw
haven't.
a vampire,
I haven't.
then I believe you.
I think in all my life I may have only met
you for
one
your
American,
You don't know what that means to me.
and that was when
if
I
you want
was,
my help,
I don't
you
know,
have to explain
13
exactly
or
what
so,
happened.
14
First time
maybe.
it was
There
in
was a
Ruin.
kid in my class who was an
I saw
American.
officer drink the blood of a soldier. I saw its teeth. Saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
I've spoken with a lot of Americans online, but I haven't. I'm not sure since then. I'm not sure I've ever met one in person.
Do you realize you are ruining your family, Clarence? Don't you see the risk here?
Money isn't important. Not important when it is a matter of life and death. That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
People will laugh at you, if they don't already. Think about your wife and your position. Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
I mean, he's right. I know he's right because I'm one of them.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think I tried? I knocked at every door, went to every bank, I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan. This is a one-man war.
What do you think the odds are that he is going to show up as a god of pre-win boss fight and we're gonna have to kill him? I think that's gonna happen. Later on, like at the end of this chapter.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all
And
across the
plot
city,
twist,
hoping that
the
someday
real big bad
someone
evil
will
guy is the
realize I'm
friends we
printing
made
the
along the
truth.
way. That's good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that in the quotes channel. That deserves to be quoted on the Discord. There we go.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Pre-Win.
Yeah, God of
The
Pre-Win.
Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole. Ichabod Throgmorton.
Oh god,
Those
Ichabod
names always
Throgmorton.
pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We might bring him some fake information or something to deter him, but I'm not gonna get him dug in deeper.
Clarence, tell me about the vampire you saw in France.
I was enjoying my leave in Rouen. I left the bar, took a shortcut back to the barracks. I saw it in a back alley. An officer in a stained uniform, biting into a soldier's neck.
But you were drunk, weren't you? Are you sure these two men were not just kissing?
Please don't insult me, Johnny. I hid, and I saw him leave. Then I saw the body, drained of all blood. I've seen the same marks here in London since I've returned.
Did you ever see that officer again?
No. Wore the uniform of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment. I did some research, but found no trace of him. He probably stole it from a previous victim.
Interesting.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. So many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Oh, actually, I forgot to check if he's sick. Hold on. Hold on.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Let's have a look at you. You have a migraine. Well, you know what? I have
Do you need medical assistance?
a treatment for a
It's a little
migraine.
late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Okay, let's see what that investigation says. Investigations. Find 6 articles about vampires for Clarence Crossley. I don't think I want to do that because I think finding those articles would kind of just drag him further into a world that I really don't want him to be a part of. Every cock in the third part of your father's testament. Emily's missing. Find Emily's house. Thinking maybe I should do some of these other investigations, however. But before I do that, I want to go and speak to Lady Ashbury. Is her name Elizabeth Ashbury? I seem to remember it being Elizabeth Ashbury. Can I pass through here? Or is this still locked off? The door's been unlocked. Yes, I can pass through from this side. Does that mean it's unlocked now? Ooh, shortcut unlocked. I mean, I would not call this game a Souls-like at all. But there is definitely some small pieces of Souls-like DNA in the design. I would say it is partially inspired by Dark Souls. The combat, you can clearly see it. It's not Dark Souls combat, but it's clearly inspired by Dark Souls combat. And also some things about the just general design. Like, if a proper Souls-like is anything that's like 50% similar to Dark Souls, then this is more like this is 10% similar to Dark Souls, but the similarities are there. Okay, what do we have here? You're almost immune. So if we alt U, kill you, then we focus on you. There we go. That gives me a few resources, a tiny bit of XP, and also fills up my blood bar. So that's perfect. Right. Now where is she? It looks like she might be upstairs. Oh, Lady Ashbury, I long to speak with you.
Good evening, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm still investigating from inside the Ascalon Club. Can we talk?
Of course, my dear.
How is your investigation going?
I have decided to explore beyond the dictates of reason.
What do you mean?
You may on occasion find this house closed when you visit me. If so, it is because I have gone undercover. Sort of.
Interesting.
Who are you going to surveil? I hope you're not considering spying on McCullum or the Guard of Priwen.
No. I intend to ask a few questions in parts of town I rarely venture into. Dirty places where a delicate lady like myself should never be seen.
When will you return?
As soon as possible. And I don't intend to stay away for long.
I have investigated new sources of infection, and I may have found a new type of Skal. One suffering from heavy mutations that is extremely contagious.
Skals come in various forms, you know. They are simply degenerate versions of their makers.
I believe these families are different, and I'm currently pursuing a lead. I know I can find the true source of contagion by finding who created these creatures.
That would be great news. Be very careful, my dear, when dealing with such creatures.
There are many paintings adorning the walls here.
Yes?
Did you paint them?
No, my dear. But some of them. I have had a long time to learn from the best. I'm currently working on what could be my greatest masterpiece.
What is this masterpiece?
Your portrait, my dear Jonathan. It will be my gift to you, if I ever have time to finish it.
Have you met any famous painters?
Are you trying to divine my age by cross-checking historical dates, my dear?
I would never.
Devious parlor trick.
Well, Elizabeth, I tried my best. Don't I deserve some reward at least?
Well, if you must know, I even posed for the greats. Now that you know it, you may recognize me when visiting museums.
Goodbye, my dearest.
Goodbye, my beloved.
I like the idea of these two getting romantically involved. I'm not sure I love them calling each other my beloved already. It just seems a little premature. We've known each other for like a week. I don't know. Maybe I'm just slow with things like that. Let's okay, so remove that. Remove the marker. And then let's see. That's gaming logic. Yeah, and movie logic often. Find an exceptional restaurant. So let's do that. Let's look for a restaurant. Even if it does mean having to fight my way through a bunch of pre-win.
He's mine! I'll take him! On back!
Did they drop anything? No, but I can loot this garbage can and grease in some screws. Oh, there's a restaurant here. I think that might be exactly what I'm looking for. Let me just deal with this fella here. Excuse me, sir? That's just a quarantine statement.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Steaks, liver and bacon, saltfish, egg. Fruiterep? Greengrocer, bread flour, tea, cheese. Lovely cheese! Right. Time to get around a little more. Alright, that uses stamina. I don't want to burn through all my stamina in case I run into a fight. Because there's no time to establish a real connection. Yeah. I mean, I agree that that's why. I just wish it wasn't the case. I wish it would take a little bit more time, do it. You know what? The issue with me is not so much the time it takes. That is part of it. But it's that it goes from 0 to 100. If it went quick, but you could kind of follow a gradual progression where they get more and more familiar and more affectionate, then I think it wouldn't bother me. But I feel like in this case it was very much distant acquaintances to immediately calling each other my beloved. And I don't feel like we ever had the scene where that kind of came to be, if that makes sense. I don't know, it just makes it feel almost like a little cold and clinical. Is that the woman I spoke to earlier? Yes, it is. Okay.
Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They won't approach.
I must go
woman.
now.
Goodbye, Miss
Goodbye,
Billow.
Miss Billow.
anything down here? Oh, that's the entrance into the sewers, right?
It's locked.
It's locked. Can I fall down, like, from above into that? Hold on. There's something here. No, doesn't seem like it. Maybe I come out of a house later on or something for a quest.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a
Alright,
conventional menu.
time for the last one. I mean, okay, this is kind of a joke, but also kind of makes a little bit sense. You could say that the reason this whole romance feels like a little overly stiff and flat, and there's kind of a spark and passion missing. I mean, they are English. That is a stereotype. Could argue that, I guess. Hello, sirs. You're about my level. Didn't even kill you. Don't you throw shit at me, prick. Old English prudes at that, right? I mean, if you want to argue that to be the reason for it, you know what? Fair enough. I can go along with that. Oh, I don't want to fight you, sir. I'm just looking for a restaurant. Oh, I guess we're fighting. Every time I click... is he not taking damage? Oh, he has a blood shield I have to break through. Got it. I don't want to fight this guy. Fuck this guy. I'm just gonna leave. This is not worth my time. I mean, I could have stayed and fought him, and I could have beat him, and I could have spent all my blood on it, and then I could have gotten 5 XP for that. That was just not worth my time. Is he just gonna camp there now? Oh, he's slowly walking back to where he came from. Good. The fact that every time I do like 10 damage to him, he puts up another blood shield means that fight would have taken so long. I was confident I could win it, but I wasn't really willing to spend the time. Especially when I have these fuckers to deal with. 25, that may kill. Didn't, damn it. One of them dealt with.
I'll kill you! hate leeches!
Stop fumigating me. Bastard. Is it up above, maybe? The restaurant? Oh, here we go. No. It's not a restaurant, that's a chocolatier. I think I want to find a way up there somehow. Maybe. Oh, I love that. I love how it will just switch my my mission because I come across something. I hate that. That is so annoying. Definitely something I hope they would change if they ever did a sequel. Like, I didn't notice that I found a different quest. It just changed my, it just changed what quest I was tracking.
Watch yourselves! Murdering bosses! Get a taste of this!
When did I take activated, damn it? Was that from the fumigation earlier? It must have been.
Step away, sir. You're mine!
I'm getting really impatient with this combat system. And I can tell because I'm just mashing out my attacks rather than fighting with consideration. Because I just want these fights to be over with. Because I don't want to fight right now. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm looking to find this goddamn restaurant so I can cross this goddamn thing off my list. So the fights right now are just inconvenience. They're just annoying. They're just in the way. I open this. That's just here, which is here. It's not in there. It's not here. I think I have to go up on that raised area. I just don't know how to get up there. Up there. Let me just try something. No, won't work. You get up there. Oh. Just have to open my eyes. What a novel concept. There's Tartrade, Shillings, Wakefield Chocolate. This is not... Oh? Good double-barreled. Good double-barreled. That's gonna end up doing a lot of damage. Modern deadly double-barreled, able to stop any not already dead target. So 344. 343 is 10, 10, 2. 10, 15, 2. So this double-barreled seems honestly kind of worse than the Lupara. I think if I'm gonna switch shotguns, I'm gonna switch to the pump action. But that requires, that is dependent on me finding a whole boatload of trigger parts. Okay, let me just unlock this. Knight and Ferguson, Gentleman Club. No, I'm looking for a restaurant. This is a clothing store. Where is that fucking restaurant? Porcelain China. Locked. Oh shit. Go.
More Braille.
More Braille.
I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
Guess I can go back to the blind man. No, this wasn't where the restaurant was. I'm gonna Google it. I'm not gonna waste my time running around chasing my tail. It's probably something obvious I'm overlooking. It's right here. Oh my god. Looks like I am blind.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
In my defense, the restaurant in the window is very hard to read because of the curtains. And this sign is the only, like, there is not like a proper restaurant sign over the door or anything. This looks almost residential, in my defense. Yes, I was just being blind and stupid, but also it was very easy to be blind and stupid in this situation. They were not making it easy on me. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's go talk to the guy, hand it in, and then move on to the next investigation. Because I want more XP. I think I'm just gonna start... I think rather than getting any more power upgrades, I think I'm just gonna start putting some more into like health and energy.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh,
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frites that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please,
Poisson
have
et
this for your
frites.
research.
Also known as fish and chips.
I may have a look at your goods.
So I have enough of those. Seamless bludgeon. Sells tag. I think I sold him these. Don't need any more of these. I don't think I need any more of these. I'm gonna buy the trigger parts. Might as well. In case I want to switch up my gun. Which reminds me, I never upgraded my saw, did I? I got the pots. But I think I only upgraded my, my stake when I came here. I think I forgot to upgrade my saw, which is my main weapon, so, you know, kind of a big deal to get that upgraded. I misremembered. I did get it upgraded. Alright, so for this, I do have enough. Let's get that. Then already has such a short load time. Increase the damage. Incendiary damage. Well, I don't have any white. I don't have enough white phosphorus. We're just going firepower for now. Waste shock. No, improved firepower. So that's 672 damage instead of 624, with a faster reload time and a bigger magazine size. Definitely an upgrade. Don't want to spend XP just yet to finish these other. So that one I'm not doing. Let's see if we can find third part of my father's testament. Let's go father's testament. Find the third part of your father's testament. It doesn't say anything about where. Over by Pembroke Hospital. Interesting, interesting, especially considering that I really should go to Pembroke and pass out some medicine because things are looking pretty bad over there. So let's take a bit of a road trip. Let's walk down to Pembroke. That's not the way. I just straight this way until we get to the bridge. These guys have not respawned, that makes me happy. My traversal a little easier. Random combat doesn't seem really worth seeking out, because it seems like you get something to the tune of 5 XP per killed enemy, which is basically nothing. It's not nothing, but it's so little that, like, all the kills I get this entire playthrough are going to amount to like 2 level ups, 2 small level ups. And everything else is going to come from story and quests. Okay, I'm just gonna slip on by while you fight. Ow, you dick! Miss Brannigan? Sorry, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help.
I'll try.
Go.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Milton is fatigued.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. And thanks, anyway.
Goodbye, Milton.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Is Thelma?
Good evening, Miss Howard.
Oh wait, I don't think I have another cure for migraine.
Blood Doctor. Warm.
Do I?
Do you require...
My condition.
I don't. Sorry.
I will come... I'll leave you.
You have some more Red Bull though.
Good evening, Mr.
Evening.
Soldier,
Not really.
as long as you remain here...
Don't think you can...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
You
I wonder what your last
every
thoughts
street
would be, sir.
corner. The daily
Ooh, sepsis, that's bad. I do believe I have another headache
Good evening,
remedy.
Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Do you need my...
I would have been...
There is no shame in...
Many doctors I have...
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Doc.
Is there anything...
Really? Why is no one else up?
Unfortunately...
Well,
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Oh, I forgot. Every time I give people medicine, I gain XP. I had forgotten about... Do I have any more fatigue remedies left? I think I might be out. Migraine, bronchitis, pneumonia, sepsis, anemia, cold. I have 2 fatigue left.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from...
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
All right.
Good evening, Miss.
I'm okay.
Do you need any...
I'm afraid I may.
You are not a bird.
And you have my...
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you require...
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me?
Despite what you think about...
Well, at least your reputation.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
So if someone was suffering from sepsis, I want to deal with that. That's the guy in the morgue, right? See if I can catch him before he goes and hides inside the morgue.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Do you need medical... The proximity of the dead... Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease, and that is a good thing. Death and disease is a...
Have anything good to trade? No. Nothing I really want. Do I have anything I want to sell? Sounds like... Looks like he's not willing to buy anything off me. That's fair. Alright, does anybody else need medicine? I think I'm done passing out medicine for now. Nope, Pippa has a cold. I think I have the cure for the cold.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Do you need...
I'm afraid...
Not under my watch.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
There you go, Pippa. Now to try and find my father's testament. Is there any kind of clue? Maybe in the previous testaments. There we go. That's a good part. You want to know more, all you have to do is remember which hospital you chose to apply for your first internship. That's it? No more clues than that. It's just going to be somewhere here in this hospital. You know what? I'm going to try and speak to the administrator. I don't remember his name. Dr. Swansea. Maybe he knows.
Hello, Jonathan.
Complicated, my friend.
Yes. It is odd how resolving...
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology.
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Master check? Sure. Ugh. Thanks, Nicola.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive.
Oh, I didn't know I could use WASD to adjust the camera in conversations.
I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Oh, your Talltree is in the West End.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
Thank you for your time, Edgar.
So I am wondering if that locked box I kept coming across on the way to my room, if I can maybe open that now and that's where the testament is. I'm gonna try that. This one. Yes, I am a genius. Alright, Aubrey Reed's third letter. Reed Mansion, 4th April, 1908. My dearest child, this is my last letter for you. I chose to hide it in the Pembroke Hospital. Do you remember how disappointed you were when your application was rejected? I had never seen you so upset. For days you did not say a word. This was the first time I realized the darkness you had in you, my son. A black stone embedded in your heart, hidden to all, which I sometimes saw in your sister too. I feared for you both, for I perfectly knew what it meant to feel in this gloomy mood. The dark side of the Reeds, the reason why I must go now that I know I'm condemned. I'm sick, my son. The diagnosis is irrevocable, and death will soon come. I refuse to be seen like this by those I love. This is my fault and my decision. You're so far away now, learning with this Dr. Carroll in Paris how to transfuse blood to save patients. Already thinking about how to improve the method you've helped to create. I'm so proud of you, son, but you can't save me. I won't be Aubrey Reed, the dying banker, surrounded by his friends and family, unable to leave his bed. I won't stand it. I don't accept it, so I left. Just like you left us to become the great surgeon you are destined to be. The great surgeon I never want to see you next to me, looking at me, knowing I will die soon. Keep on studying, my son. Become whoever you're destined to be, and do it for yourself, not for your old father who loves you. I have taken all the necessary measures to protect you, my family, of any dangers to come. I want you all to remember me as I was, not as I'm about to be. I leave, for I love you, my pearls and jewels. I do it because I have this dark mood in me I hid from everyone as long as I could. In a few days, I'll go to where I stood when you left us for France. There, I'll leave a last gift for you. There, I'll vanish, never to come back. Farewell, Jonathan. I wish you to be as happy as I've been with you all these years. Kiss my Mary and my Emmeline for me. Take care of them. Farewell, my dear boy. Believe me ever, my dearest John, your devoted father, Aubrey Reed.
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon, about to be killed. Transformed.
Alright, time to go all the way back down to Southwark. Sometimes I wish this game had fast travel, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, where in Southwark is it? There, okay, so at least I don't have to go deep into Southwark. It really annoys me, the pronunciation Southwark. It's Southwark. But no, it's Southwark. Anyway, let me just craft some more medicines. And I have 2000 XP. I'm gonna get a couple of upgrades as well. Alright. We need some more fatigue treatment. Definitely. 3, 2. Let's get one more pneumonia. Still don't know how to make migraine or headache treatments. So, I think we should be good. get 1 HP? We can, but that's all we can get. And I think I would rather get stamina than blood capacity. Yeah, get blood capacity. The following night. Right, Pembroke Hospital is looking much better. Dock stage stable. Whitechapel stage stable. West End. Hold on, someone died? Oh, I guess that was the guy I came across I had the chance to rescue. I forgot about that again, because I was busy doing something else. Alright, well, hyper-focusing on trying to find a restaurant got Kimura Tadao killed, I guess. Alright, it is what it is. Now we are heading down to Soak to find my father's final gift.
They know we are overwhelmed.
I'm actually kind of curious as to what it might be. Go down. Oh, goddamn. So we go down this way, this way, this way, here. Alright. This time I'm gonna fight my way through though.
Easy does it, boys. We can do this, Bernie. Here's your new pieces. Take a breath of this! All of you still need to keep
Back off a little bit. These guys weaken each other as much as possible. I think I'm gonna end up having to fight the beast.
Bloody leech! Watch it! It's a killer!
There we go. I did a lot of damage, holy shit.
Die, beast!
Did you drop anything? You did. I've been up here? It's a locked door and nothing else.
This is no place for you, sir.
There's a skull behind you. You might want to take care of that instead. Did you drop anything for me? You did. Lovely. think I need to cross this. No, that's... Yeah, I do need to cross this bridge. Man, there is just a all-out war going on in the streets. I'm just gonna run past these guys. I don't feel like fighting these guys. Fuck off.
Crawl back to the hell that spawned you!
Okay, maybe just running through wasn't the best idea. Am I even in the right place? Open these doors. Guess it's because I'm in combat. Alright, so the idea of just running through, terrible. Doesn't work at all. I think it switched up my investigation. Save the old man by defeating the skulls. God damn it! Where is that? Fuck's sake. I'm just trying to get by here. Oh my god, there's just more coming out of the woodwork. Okay, I'm genuinely annoyed at how my camera keeps spinning around. You are going to give me some blood, because I need it. Is this where I need to go? Yes, it is. Okay.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Well, lesson learned, you can't just run through an area with combat encounters without it getting really annoying and kinda dicey. Honestly, I would have been less annoyed if I had just taken my time and fought my way through the encounters one at a time. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. It's gonna take longer, but it's gonna piss me off less. Bloody letter. Dear Mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I am ready for whatever comes. Thank you. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Boétier. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother, Jack.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Perhaps Enid's son.
Who was Enid Gillingham again? Oh, she's the old lady. Oh no. Poor lady. Well, that makes me sad. Anyway, I was kind of doing something. Oh, that's just him. I was like, did it just spawn a fucking combat encounter right outside the door while I was in here? But it didn't. I was just so ready to be upset at the game. Alright. How do we get to the peaceful side of town? Oh, this isn't the way, is it? Oh, it might be. Might be. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Have no fear, brothers! We have a killer! Oh no! Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work here! No rest for the...
That's him dealt with. I kind of really don't like how I'm unable to interact with things or pick things up if I'm in combat. Definitely not a design decision I'm in favor of. Is this right here? No, it's not. Oh, I see where this is. Okay, yeah. I have reoriented myself. And the place I need to go is actually right down here. Heal on the way. Maybe we'll have to fight a couple of things to get across the bridge as well. Sword bridge. Status critical.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Can't believe I'm doing this, he says as he chows down on a rat for the 50th time. I mean, maybe something like that just doesn't get any less gross. You know what? Fair enough, game. Cutie, play on Vampyr. Thank you, Fan of Light. I can only take that as a compliment. How are you doing? Welcome. Congratulations, by the way, on getting accepted to the final round of interviews for that job day kind of thing we were talking about. I think it was earlier in Taffy's chat, or maybe it was last night in Mitten's chat. Either way, congratulations on that. I hope it goes well. Hope I liked the bad joke. I appreciate a bad joke, a good bad joke. Okay, so it's right over there. So you will just instantly die. Priest. He's only level 24. So I shouldn't be too worried. Had the interview, it went okay. Not as well as you wanted, but as well as you expected. Oh. Well, I'm sorry it didn't go better. Do you think you'll get accepted? Did it go that well? Here it is. Alright, let's see what we get. An expensive watch? I don't know why, but I was expecting more. But I don't know why I was expecting more. But that's that done. That is in the docks. Let's, in God's hands, you say, as a non-religious person? Well, I hope you get it. I hope you get it. And in the meantime, maybe my streaming can take your mind off it, so you don't spend all your energy worrying about it. Oh no. Can you hear that? That's the sound of almost no monster left. And now it's actually empty. I did go shopping today, however. I do have more monsters in the fridge. So I think I will go get one. But let's find Miss Gillingham. What was her name? Enid. Let's find Enid Gillingham. Tragedy. Never mind then. No, it's still a tragedy because I have to get off my ass and actually go and get it. Which is like a war crime. So pity me. Feel sorry for me. Thames. Oh, is that a preacher I see? That is a preacher. Can I bypass it by going this way? I think I might be able to. Oh yeah, this is the courtyard. This is where I want to be. What genre is Vampyr? Action RPG, I would say. That very vague, nebulous genre. I think it's here.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course.
So,
Time to give her her
Dr.
son's
Tippett,
watch.
what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett's? Please, for your charity.
50 shillings? Nice.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
I wonder how much I could have sold it for. If I was being more greedy. So that's everything done here, and... I mean, I guess I could bring him the bread. Let's just see where that is. It's all the way up here. Would I say I'm looking forward to Blood of the Dawnwalker? I would in fact say I've never heard of Blood of the Dawnwalker. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's on the literal other side of town. We're not gonna bother with that right now. We're gonna look into that later. Instead, we're not gonna do that, so it's time we find her friend Emily's house to figure out what's going on with her, which is back in the West End. So we can go through North Docks, it seems. Unlocked. Just gonna keep my distance to those. Oh shit! Let's get a head start on those. Actually, it's only level 24. This might be very significant. Yeah, it's very significant. Alright. Not nearly as bad as I feared it could be. This is where I'm going, right? Yeah, it is. CD Projekt Red Devs making a vampire action RPG. That does sound very promising. It does. What did you say it was called? Blood of the Dawnwalker? That's a very edgy title. I like it. Yeah, that's probably a game I will, let's see if it's on Steam. For me to wishlist, and then I'll keep an eye on it. Let's see. The Blood of Dawnwalker. There it is. Open world dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. There's Cohen, human by day, vampire by night, fighting to save your family in a story shaped by your actions and the secrets you uncover. Yeah, that's going on my wish list. When is it slated to come out? Coming soon. Okay. That seems like it could be fun. Teleport. I haven't been to this part before. Is this coal? I think this might be coal. Or furnaces or something. Oh, hello, don't mind me. Fuck that up. That is on me. Let me just heal. And then get some blood back by hitting you. There we go. The blood gain on attacking with this saw is so good. I am so happy. I feel so vindicated in my decision to pick this as my weapon. Feels like such a good weapon.
I cannot
it's
enter.
locked, damn it. It means I have to come at it from a different side. Hold on, let me just zoom in here a little bit. Alright, I have to come at it from the western side. Well, that was a waste of my time. Hope I can go through here. At least we got to explore this industrial yard a little bit, but that was cool. Can I go through here? I can. Good, good. Is something gonna jump me when I do that? Probably. We'll deal with that as it happens. Oh, don't mind me. You guys do what you're doing. Had a vivid dream about being a vampire stealthily jumping through ledges in a church. Days after you saw a trailer for it. I wonder why. I mean, did what you described feature in the trailer? Look at that! They just instantly out of hit stun. I really don't like that. Where they're kind of shielded by my own attack. I don't like how readily they can attack out of hit stun from an attack. And it's a skill issue. It's because it keeps surprising me. It keeps catching me. You know what it is? What it feels like? I'm gonna try and describe this. It feels like the stun period is shorter than their stun animation. So if I hit them and let's say it looks like they get stunned for a second, they get stunned for a second if they're not doing anything after it. But if I hit them and they then immediately queue up an attack to go after they're no longer stunned, then they're only stunned for half a second, even though it looks like they should be stunned for a full second. So the attack comes out of a way faster recovery than what it looks like. That's what keeps throwing me off. I think that's the best I can do to describe. Oh, this is a vampire. These are two vampires. Oh, fuck this. No. I'm gonna try and go around.
Stupid newborn!
Could you not? I just didn't want to run there.
Burn it, boys!
Turn off the aggravated. Okay. I really hope the climax for this game doesn't require me to fight multiple vampires, because that would be miserable. I would rather fight Volkards than other Ekans. Ekans are no fun to fight. I think that's where I just was, on the other side. Okay, sure, but how do I get in? Can I jump up there? Maybe from here? Maybe from here? That looks like it should be jumpable. Looks like I should be able to swoosh up there, and then up there, and then over there to get in. But it doesn't seem to be. Let's just do a quick Google and see what I've overlooked. Oh, you have to go through Venus's house. All right. So that was here, right?
Hello, Venus.
Hello, Jonathan. Please, come in. Remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son?
There we go.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
Emily's love letter, 5th of November. My dear Jacques, I can't wait to see you again. Tonight, tomorrow, I can hardly wait. Since we kissed on that bridge while the moon was so bright in the night sky, I can't wait to feel your teeth again on my lips. Oh, the excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck, you devil, you. For the longest second ever, I feared you were going to kill me right there on the bridge in the middle of the night. But no, my dear Jacques, you remain the delicate fiancé I know you are, and you are only teasing me. I can't wait to drink your blood for good this time and come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal. To play with her a little, first, of course, like you taught me how to play with mortals. And then I'll turn her into one of us, too, and we will rule the knights of London and cleanse the city of its impure souls. Faithfully always, Emily. Must have been in the trailer. I haven't played any vampire games. How many vampire games even exist? Oh, quite a few.
Emily wanted to become
Quite a few.
Vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who?
Oh, here we go. These bloodstains?
Blood. I should follow the trail.
Ah, one of these. Well, now I'm kind of glad I came through here and cleared it out already. Excuse me?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I appreciate the invitation, but I'm here to solve the mystery concerning the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
Today the reveal event for SS Rajamouli's new movie. You're hyped up? I've never heard of SS Rajamouli. Is that an Indian filmmaker?
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
I should watch Ah. Again, never heard of it.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last ready good.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well, mystery solved then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
Won an Oscar for music / score. It's kind of a hit outside India. And the title is just RRR, 3 R's? I've never heard of it. But then, I don't really keep up with movies. And certainly not with the Oscars. I guess we talk to Charlotte then. Oh, she'll probably be distraught. Miss Ashbury?
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure to become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Charlotte's steak. Ooh, now this has me intrigued.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards
Not
to
even
your
art
mother.
house cinema. It's an intense
She's
action
been quite
drama
busy
flick all the
these
way
last
through.
few
Interesting. What's it about?
I suspect you may see her before me.
Let's have a look at that. So the pre-win steak, 1030. So this is less stamina. I could get the stun up to 41 for about 25 stamina. But that's 3 less stun for about 6 less stamina. I actually think Charlotte's steak might be better. Do I have the resources to do all this? Ton of that, we have a ton of that, yeah. Why will it not? You can only, oh, I'm not at a workbench, of course, duh. But I am quite near one, so let's just go and do that and then compare once they're both fully upgraded. So 41 stun for 1024. 44 stun for 1031. Yeah, I think Charlotte's steak is definitely the better out of the two now. So let's make the change. Charlotte's steak, there we go. Lovely, good upgrades. Don't want to spend XP, don't have enough to really make it worth it. And should we go up and visit Mason Swanborough? Do we have a neuralgia cure? Pneumonia, sepsis, anemia, bronchitis, fatigue, cold. I don't. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, on one hand, I kind of want to do it. On the other hand, it's all the way up here. I think I'm gonna let laziness be the better part of valor and go visit Doris Fletcher instead. Advance the main story a little bit.
Spending next summer in France. Absolutely.
Right. You know what? Before we go anywhere, quick bathroom break once again, and I want to grab another monster. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I want a sippy. Cheers, everyone. Man, it's been like 20 minutes since I said I was gonna go grab a monster. I guess this game is a little bit engaging.
Monster energy.
Gotta unleash the beast with monster energy. It's weird. I'm making progress, but it feels like I've done almost nothing this stream. Because I've mostly been chasing down side quests, aka investigations, and just talking to new people. Like, I have only done one step of the main quest this stream. So we definitely want to do some more before we end. Got a fight going on. A vampire against some pre-wen. I think I'm gonna have to fight this one. If only he was willing to just let me walk past. I wouldn't have had to do that. Oh, it's right here. Oh, look at that. Finsbury Theatre. Wait. Electric lights? In 1918? Yeah, probably. Still, I think that's probably a very modern facade. Very modern sign at this point. Kind of showy.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. Let's see if we can find a back way in. Maybe around this way, down an alley. We'll have to deal with these fellas first.
I shall fear no evil.
One thing I really don't like, I complain about the targeting. And one thing about that that's really annoying is that it can switch target mid-swing. Like, if anything, the problem is that the targeting is too responsive. Come over here. I don't want you up against a wall. I should refill my blood, and then we can go in for the kill. There we go. It's gotta be down this way. Got a pre-win. Can I just sneak past here? It's locked. I have to go around. No sneaking past. Oh! He just emerged out of the mists. I didn't see him at all. Until he started running towards me. Right, you're dead. Pop a heal. And then we'll just life leech, blood leech off this guy. There we go. That went nice and smooth. Drop anything? No. That sounds like a scowl. It's not where I need to go. So what happens if I... Oh, it closed behind me. I was hoping I could lead them out and get them to infight, but I guess not. Is my thing still on cooldown? No, it's off cooldown. Oh! Now he decided to just attack, even though I didn't go any closer. Oh yeah, good job. I just cannot, for the life of me, get the timing down for dodging the crossbows. away, because it's going to explode. Let's see if there's anything in here to make it worth 2 shotgun shells. Oh, I don't need those anymore, but those are very precious. And a rivet? Okay, that was objectively some good loot. What else is down here? Oh, so now we're in this area. I see. Okay, let's see where we are. Set during the independence movement in India, 2 Indian men, one fighting for his tribe, other fighting for the British. The Sepoy clash. What's a Sepoy? Have you heard of Bahubali? That's also Rajamouli. It's getting a sick animated movie too. No, I don't know any Indian cinema at all. I mean, I barely know Western cinema. That's where I was coming from. Also, I realized that whenever you put something Indian in chat, I probably butcher the pronunciation. Sorry for that. I don't know how to pronounce Indian. First. There we go. Get that flashlight under control, dick. Threat, new collectible. It's not here, so it must be in these. The Icon's threat, there we go. Of all the evil and foul skulls I ever had to fight, the Icor, or Icor, may be the worst. Not because of its fighting prowess, even if it remains a powerful and dangerous opponent. Not because of its superior wit or cunning plans, an Icor is quite blunt and straightforward in its actions and objectives, spread diseases, contagions, and epidemics whenever and wherever it can. An Icor is the incarnation of viruses and infections. Wherever it goes, sicknesses appear and quickly spread. It is like it only walks this earth to generate plagues and epidemics, as if its skin itself diffuses sickness. Icors are clever, sneaky, malevolent, and ferocious, capable of enduring many wounds. To spoil a water tank, a granary, or a banquet, this is the kind of things an Icor would enjoy to do, in order to please its putrid and perverse nature. They are so rare that we do not know anything about them. The lazy Brotherhood believes they should not be considered vampires or skulls, but as something else. All I know is this: an Icor must be destroyed by all means necessary as soon as it is spotted. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch, Pre-Wind Leader. Not missing out, but the Rajamouli universe is sick. Our narratives are super interesting and well put together, and yet are made to appeal to an Indian audience. His narratives are super interesting, well put together, and yet made to appeal to an Indian audience specifically. Well, I'm not an Indian audience, So if I were to watch them, I might still enjoy them, but I would probably miss out on so much just because I wouldn't have the proper historical or even cultural perspective. Like I would lack a lot of frame of reference. But I don't hate that. I don't hate that an Indian filmmaker makes films specifically for an Indian audience. That makes good sense to me. Not everything has to be for the broadest possible audience. Not everything has to try and appeal to everyone.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Actually, just wanted to check if there was anything here. I wonder if this is where I'm gonna come out, since that door is locked from this side. Kind of assume it will. There's an open window on the second floor, he says, before going up to the second floor and going in through a balcony door. I don't know. A letter? Suicide note. I can't stand the pain anymore. It's like my entire body is breaking apart since that bitch infected me. For days now, she keeps hiding in her room, giving orders through little written notes and only rehearsing at night. I witnessed one of her so-called rehearsals. She walks on stage, angry and hateful, spitting and whining about her fading beauty. The bitch is infected, rotten to the core, and she plans to infect everyone in this place, and then everyone in London. Her next play is not before December, and at this time all the theatre's employees will be her obedient minions, forced to serve her evil machinations. I'm sure she's found a way to corrupt our food or the water since we all started to get ill and change after the meal she arranged for us last Monday. I want whoever finds this note to know that I only killed myself to escape the living hell that this place has become. May God have mercy on me and my immortal soul, since I refuse to be an accomplice to this deviltry. I think we're starting to piece together what's happening here. Ooh.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
That's all? Oh, I was expecting a whole soliloquy.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Clearly from the stage that we were behind. Okay, we have a skull. You're a teleporter? No, I think you're just a regular skull. Don't do that. Travel and the tracking on some of these attacks. I was not expecting that thing to explode since it wasn't using any poison attacks. That caught me by surprise.
Burn and die, she will rise and be queen again.
Hideo Kojima liked his movie so much he put Rajamouli in Death Stranding. Oh, neat!
Woe to you.
Am I saying that right, by the way, Rajamouli? Or am I butchering it? Oh, she's just repeating the same things.
You can but lower your head.
I'm assuming I'm butchering it. Like the ignorant foreigner that I am. This place has seen better days. Man Who Was Dead by Doris Fletcher, Archer Knoll, and Simon Bells. Oh, that's an old poster. That's 5 years old. How you pronounce Mowgli? Mowgli? Rajamouli? Rajamouli? Rajamouli. Perfect. Nice. I now speak fluent Indian.
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again. Will they adore me again when they share my fate?
Gotta check down this way first. Oh, this seems kind of open-ended. This doesn't seem as linear as I thought it would be. Alright, what's down here? Where does this lead? Oh, this leads straight onto the stage.
Enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
I like her outfit.
Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. You kill, I summon thee, my children of the night. Your hand is shaking. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she she was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Woe unto my children, my beloved, die for the love of me.
There we go. I basically abused the hell out of my shotgun. What? Do you know Priyanka Chopra perchance? No. I don't even know the Jonas Brothers. Jonas Brothers are like musicians, right?
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass.
I don't really know the Jonas Brothers that well. I've heard the name the Jonas Brothers mentioned.
You fancy me then, Doctor?
But I'm not at all familiar with them.
My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
I like this. This was very over the top and melodramatic and seemed like the perfect kind of stylized final moments for a stage actress. I thought that was very cool. I like the drama.
So dramatic.
Oh, guess I'm not the only one. McCollum.
McCollum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCollum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
New Doris Fletcher's diary. Oh, this is recent, 24th of October this year. Soon I'll be on the stage again, for my rehearsals are almost over. My minions are gathered around me, ready to follow my every command. Soon my audience will return, ready to applaud my art. The young, the gorgeous, my healthy audience. They'll return to their families, their beautiful houses and happy lives, delighted by my performance, shocked by my disguise, touched by my grace, my infectious legacy. They'll spread the disease one by one, and they'll turn, and I'll be their beloved queen again, and they'll never forget me, and I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me. Yeah, she was quite mad. What's this? Salicin and clove essence. Alright, let's get out of here. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with McCollum at some point.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Chapter 5. It's taken us 6 or 7 streams to get to Chapter 5. But I will admit I have been taking my time. I have been roaming around a lot. I have been just pursuing whatever side quests took my fancy, as I said I would at the beginning of the playthrough. Is there anything up here? No. Nothing up here. Okay. But yeah, we'll be ending soon, so there will definitely be another Vampyr stream. For now, I want to go to the Ascalon Club, but I'm not going to go inside and talk to them. That is going to be saved for next time. That wasn't opening the door. Dawson and Dawson. It's funny, he's preaching like, vampires walk among us, beware! And he is right next door to the actual headquarters of the secret vampire conspiracy. Oh shit! 8,656! That is a strong power level, Fan of Light. You are powerful tonight, and I am done.